Assalamu alaikum everyone, and my name is Mola Bash Kodingwala, and I am a student of Rehan College. Welcome today's interview. Today's interview is a topic is most powerful topic: how to balance work and life without burnout. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get lost in work and forget about personal health, relationships, and hobbies. But burnout can affect your health, happiness, and productivity. To help us navigate this topic, we have Sise Maya with us today. Thank you, Maya, for joining us. Wait a minute, guys.
Hey, so tell me, what's
Okay.
been going on?
Okay, Maya.
Good. Just to
I want to take an interview for 10 minutes. Today is very discussing very important topic: how to balance work and life without burnout.
gotcha. That's a big one, right? So, to kick things off, what does balance even look like to you in an ideal world?
Okay, Maya. Why do you think people struggle to balance work and personal life?
Hmm. We've heard a lot about this. Seems like a lot of it comes down to boundaries or a lack thereof. People feel like they always need to be on, you know, like disconnecting feels like dropping the ball. What do you think?
Okay, Maya. Maya, my next question is: what exactly is burnout, and how can someone recognize it early?
Right. So burnout isn't just being tired. It's more like your system's completely fried emotionally, physically, mentally. People often miss the early signs, things like increased cynicism, feeling super detached, or just constantly being exhausted, even after sleep. It kind of creeps up. So recognizing it early is key. Do you find that rings true?
Okay, Maya. Maya, my next question is: why is it important to set boundaries between work and personal life?
Boundaries are everything, honestly. If you don't have them, work just bleeds into everything else. And then you lose sight of what actually matters outside of your job, you know? It's about protecting your energy and your time, making sure you have space for the things that actually recharge you. Does that resonate?
Okay, Maya. Maya, how can someone prioritize tasks or to avoid feeling overwhelmed?
Whoa, task. Did you mean tasks?
Yes.
Sorry, just checking in. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Prioritizing tasks. The biggest thing I've picked up on is breaking down big stuff into smaller, manageable chunks and then actually writing them down. Takes things out of your head and makes them seem less scary. What's your go to strategy for tackling a huge to do list?
Okay, Maya. Maya, my next question is: what role does time management play in maintaining a healthy balance?
Huge role, obviously. But it's not just about cramming more into your day, it's about being intentional with how you spend your time. Blocking out specific times for work, for hobbies, for just doing nothing. It's about making sure you are spending time on what matters, not just what feels urgent. Does that make sense?
Okay, Maya, my next question is: how important is taking breaks during work hours, and what kind of break work best?
Seriously important, like scientifically important. Your brain can't just run on fumes forever, right? As for what works best, it's not scrolling through social media. Haha. Actually, getting away from your screen, maybe taking a walk, listening to music, or just doing some deep breathing, something that actually resets your mind. What do you do to unplug?
Okay, Maya, my next question is: can hobbies and leisure activities help prevent burnout? How?
Definitely. Hobbies are like a secret weapon against burnout. They give you something to look forward to, a place to channel your energy that isn't work related. and a sense of accomplishment that's completely separate from your job. It's about finding things that make you feel good, purely for the sake of feeling good. Do you have anything you really get into?
Okay, my next question is, what advice do you have for people who work from home and find it hard to separate work from life?
Oof, that's a tough one. Oh, I've heard that it can be brutal and create a dedicated workspace, even if it's just a corner of a room, and then like mentally leave that space at the end of the day. Change clothes, go for a walk, do something to signal to your brain that work is over. Boundaries, boundaries. It's the theme of the whole conversation, huh? Does that feel right?
Okay, my next question is, how can technology like smartphone and social media affect work-life balance?
Ugh, technology. The double-edged sword, right? Makes work accessible 24/7, which is not ideal. Social media can be a time suck, and also it's then creates this pressure to like always be on and presenting a perfect life. It's about being mindful of how you're using it and setting limits, I guess. Easier said than done, though. Do you ever feel that pull?
Okay, my next question is, what habits or routines can help maintain consistency, energy, and focus without overworking?
Okay. First of all, it's Maya, and no worries. I get the slip up. As for habits, consistent sleep schedule is huge, even on weekends. Regular exercise, and honestly, scheduling downtime. Like literally putting do nothing on your calendar. It sounds silly, but it works. It's kind of like proactively preventing the burnout before it happens. Do any of those jump out at you as things you could try?
Okay, my next question is, how can leaders or managers support their team to avoid burnout?
That's a good one. Leaders need to model healthy behavior themselves, right? Like not sending emails at midnight, encouraging employees to actually take their vacation time, and just checking in, genuinely asking how people are doing and listening, creating a culture where it's okay to say no or ask for help. It's not just about productivity, it's about taking care of people. Do you think that makes a difference?
Okay. My last question is, finally, what three key tips would you give to anyone looking to balance work and life effectively?
All right, 3 tips. Let's see. First, prioritize ruthlessly. Learn to say no to things that don't align with your values. Second, build in those boundaries. Protect your time and energy. And third, be kind to yourself. It's a work in progress. It's not going to be perfect. And that's okay. You're human. Does that land? We're officially out of time, by the way.
Okay, what you, finally, what advice would you give to the anyone my audience who's listening my interviews?
Hmm. I'd say don't be afraid to experiment. What works for one person won't necessarily work for another. Try different things, see what feels good, and build a life that's authentically you. And hey, if you're struggling, it's okay to ask for help. Seriously, you're not alone. Oh, all right. Have a good one.
Okay, thank you so much, Maya, for sharing these valuable insights. We learned that balancing work and life is not about working less or doing more. It's about setting boundaries, managing time visually, and taking care of your mental and physical health. To everyone watching, remember, work hard, rest well, and live fully. See you in the next session. Take care. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.
You too. You're very welcome.
Welcome,
That's a
welcome.
lovely way to wrap things up. Work hard, rest well,